Hey kitschy cats and kittens, my name is Erica. Welcome to my studio. Hey everybody, so today I'm making a very cool, very retro, mid-century modern wall clock. I love this style of clock. I have wanted to get one forever. I decided when I saw this mold, I had to have it. We're going to be using resin for this, and I will be coloring the resin with mother of pearl designer epoxy mica powder and also a really pretty holographic burnt orange glitter. This is from Mr. Nola's, but it's no longer available, so I will have a comparable glitter listed in the description below for you. I am using regular setting 1:1 epoxy from Designer Epoxy. It is their Art Cast line. And at this point, I still don't know what I'm going to do as far as the pattern, which color I'm going to use where, that sort of thing. Now you can see that I put some resin tape around the middle part of the clock to sort of dam off the little spindles, and that becomes an issue later. You'll see. Totally over poured here. It was really difficult because I wanted to make sure there was the really pretty sort of pearl white color about halfway up the, I guess you would call that like it's not quite a diamond shape, but halfway up that. But the problem was that it would fill that up really quickly before sort of dissipating into the thinner spindle part that connects to the clock face. So I did end up over pouring several of these. And off camera, I do take what's left of this pearl color and I add some orange. I think I used orange resin dye actually, and it made a very, very sort of light orange color. I don't actually like the color much, but it ended up working out fine. So when I pour this in the middle of the clock face, it's at that point that I realize, oh crap, I have to take this tape out. Really wish I'd had that moment before I poured, but that's how I do things. So I do end up taking the tape out off camera, and it was a hot mess. You can see that sort of light orange color here. Here I am, popping bubbles. So I do let this sit. I let it sit for about 24 hours. And here it is soft cured. So it's not hard cured yet, it's just barely cured fully, and this keeps it flexible, which worked out really well because it allowed those really thin spindles to flex a bit while I was unmolding it, so I didn't have any issues with them snapping off, which was a problem for some of the other people in the mold reviews. This mold kept suctioning back onto the parts I had just unmolded, so I ended up putting cardstock down in order to prevent that. So here you can see just how flexible they are. And so I knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything else with this until it was hard cured. I basically just put that off in a corner to cure for, I think, 2 or 3 more days. And now I'm going in with white paint. I'm just using acrylic paint poured it on there. I'm using my little silicone spatula to make sure it gets into those numbers. They are recessed. And then after I'm done, I just wipe it off. And I am putting the extra back in the bottle. I do not like wasting anything, so I make sure to put as much back as I can. And here it is after all of the paint. I do end up letting that dry overnight just to be on the safe side because I didn't intend to put any resin in it. So the mold does come with a clock mechanism, which I found out is called a movement. So that's fun. But of course, I can't find it. No idea where it is. So I bought a set of 7 of them off of Amazon, and I will have that link down below as well. And they have different lengths for the shaft that goes through the clock face and to the front. So I ended up using the longest one, which worked out. Here are the pieces. Apparently, I don't know how to put a clock together. The set did not come with any instructions, so I did have to go back onto Amazon and look at the different pictures. One of them was a video, and so I followed that. And here I'm just using a little alcohol and a paper towel to get any residue or remnants of that paint off. So I managed to get the little washer and then the nut on there, tighten it down, and I'm like, okay, cool, I figured it out. This is what stymied me. I didn't know which order the hands went in, and I wasn't actually entirely sure where on the clock they sat. I did end up going and looking at the other ones, the other hand sets that came in the box. It comes with a lot. They're actually really cute. And I managed to make that work. So you can see that here. And it takes 1 AA battery. It is not easy to get a battery in something when you have to keep your hand out of the way of the second hand on the other side. It was really hard to grip it and push the battery in. I did manage to get it taken care of. And here it is, all done. It's hung up in my dining room and I really like it. I was hoping to get some nice sparkly pictures of it, but it's actually very gray, very rainy here in California right now, so I don't have that option. I hope you like it. I love it. It goes perfectly with all of my decor, and I'm actually looking forward to making more of these for other parts of my house. Time to go. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, my kitschy cats and kittens, and I'll see you soon.